Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a very interesting video where I'm gonna not go through all of this. I can't even make it through a whole fucking chapter in one video. There are so many questions in here. It's insane. But basically, there's this little book called Obsessed with Star Wars. And there's 2,500 questions in here. I originally thought were just based in the movies, but they're actually have a lot of questions just on Legends material in general. So they just kind of separated into eras. So we're gonna do Revenge of the Sith era, but there's if you go back, A New Hope, that's still A New Hope. This is what I'm talking about. Then Empire, and then Jedi, and then obviously Phantom and Attack. But we're going to start at a random spot because it doesn't matter. And we'll just kind of go through some, and then I have something else to show you guys later on, I guess. One thing, the Instagram is up. Saade video, Saade video, is up on Instagram. No spaces, no caps. Just type it up. It'll show up, exact same logo. I just made my Galactic Transmissions account into Saade video because I realized that's really stupid. I should have just had that be Saade video in the first place, but for some reason my brain wasn't working. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if you like my pen or not, but it's pretty cool. All right, let's start this off. What is in the center of the Chancellor's holding office? What? Holding office? What, just says office in the center of it? Isn't that's just like a resting place? I'm gonna have to go with C. Here's the options. Because if you think about it, right? You go in, there's that area, right? And then there's his desk. And then if you go to that room, that's his Darth Sidious room, where Mace Windu is you're under arrest. You know, I'm gonna go with C. I'm gonna go with C. And I'll check, and I do it in pen, so that if I'm wrong, I don't have the temptation to erase it. You know, so this is legit. This is legit, guys. What broke as Mace Windu and Chancellor Palpatine? Oh, the window. That's so easy. Goodness. Who were depicted on the pylons at the entrance to the Jedi Temple? The Founder Jedi, the Four Master. Oh, I don't know this shit. This is the stuff I don't know. Who are depicted on the pylon. So it's like those statues at the temple, at the front of the temple, when Anakin marches up. I'm not gonna know this. I'm gonna guess. My guess is either the Founder Jedi or the Four Masters. I'm gonna go Four Masters. I don't know if that's true, but whatever. As of the fall of the Republic, how long have the Polis Massens been searching for the Alien art? Who the fuck knows this shit? No, honestly, no one knows that. What? Look at this shit. Look. What the hell? What is that? Please explain to me, someone, what that is. And I know the camera's probably reversed, but I read it already, so who cares? But what the hell is that? This is just insane to me that this even exists. People are like, "Oh, Star Wars is such a shallow franchise." This disproves it. As of the fall of the Republic, how long had Polis Massens been searching for the Alien artifact? That on its own is enough evidence to disprove any statement saying Star Wars is shallow. And you would be surprised at how many film snobs say that to me constantly. And it's not true. You know, it's just not. Like, that alone. I mean, damn, I don't know. 500, 600, 200, 400. We're going to go right in the middle with 4. Oh, yeah, so this is a big picture. Oh, yeah, it's a fucking paragraph question. What Roshur tree in Kachiro contained all of the Klatuvak Guild's vital information? Again, what the hell? What the fuck? Like, honestly, dude. What is that? Like, this is the stuff that, like, ask me story questions, I get every single one right. Ask me this kind of, like, really, really in-depth shit that no one knows, I'm not gonna get it right. Because, truthfully, it's a fucking tree. You know, like, I'm glad there's a story behind it. That's awesome for world building, but don't quiz me on that, man. That's lame. I guess we'll read this description as, like, maybe a hint. Okay, so let's read about the Klatuvak Guild located in Kachira was an organization of Wookiee cartographers that maintained and update. I love Star Wars. I love this. See, this is what we're missing. One of the many things we're missing with Disney stuff is just this in-depth stuff that just doesn't matter, but it's there. You know, like, we're really missing that, I feel. You know, come on. That maintained and updated hyperspace route surveys and kept the galaxy navigable. That's interesting. That's actually really cool. It was also said that the Klatuvak Guild's ancient archives contain information so thorough that long-forgotten routes gone from the Republic's hyperspace charts were still maintained in their databases. If the Separatists were to get their hands on these ancient charts, giving them access to information that the Republic didn't know existed, their ability to overtake the galaxy would become that much easier. That is so cool. Yo, that's cool. I want to make a story on this. Like, legitimate, I'll write a script on this. This is cool. I'm filming with my phone, so I can't take a... I need a bookmark. Cool. I'm gonna remember that. That's sick. Like, that is so cool. People are like, you can't do anything with Wookiee. That is the coolest thing. Come on, man. I don't know what it's called. Okay, really and truly, I have no idea. Oh, wait. Wait, this is obvious. The Klatuvak Guild located in Kachiro. Tree Kachiro. Right? Is that what the deal? Yeah. Let's try that. Once we're done with this side, I'll go over the answers, but I haven't looked at them yet, so I don't know. We'll see what I got wrong and right. What operation annexed Mustafar and turned it into a lava mining operation? Oh, I know this. I think. The Techno Union? I'm pretty sure. Commerce Guild. I'm Techno Union. Hope that's right. Where was the Sith ritual altar and the Empal Rasu... what the fuck? Empal Surika... What the fuck? Where was the Sith ritual... This book is so cool. It's like the most in-depth, deep lore shit ever. Like, honestly. Where was the Sith ritual altar in the Empal Surikon originally located? I mean, Sith, Korriban, that lines up, but also, like, it could be something else. They could be tricking me. It could be, like, it's Onderon, Ziost, Yavin 4, and Korriban. I know all those planets. Onderon... God, what the fuck does it look like again? Yeah, I'm just gonna go D for safety. It's probably wrong, but whatever. What is in the top of the temple spire, the central spire of the Jedi Temple? The central I don't think the High Council chamber is in the central spiral. Fucking what am I saying? Spire. That's in one of the side ones. I remember learning that in it was either Star Wars Complete Locations or the Phantom Menace Visual Dictionary. And I was like, oh, so this is real. You know, it's like not everything is, you know, dead center and fucking right there. You know, it's like, yeah, there's the side buildings are important too. You know, just that little tag of realism, you know. But I do believe that the Central Spire has all that communication stuff that we see Kiadi, Mace, and Anakin in that kind of room in Revenge of the Sith for a minute. Yeah, so I don't know what that would be called. The Room of 1,000 Fountains. I don't think that's what it is. I'm gonna go the Pinnacle Room. The Hall of Knighthood. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pinnacle Room. That just sounds, I don't know, more accurate to kind of what it is. Where was the Chancellor's holding office located? Wow, they love the Chancellor's holding office. Okay, so is the holding office, like, what is the holding office? Like, is this his main office? Is this the side office in there? Or is this the, like, one below the Senate? What is the holding office? Like, I don't know what this is, and that would change all of my answers. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's called. Like, if I saw a picture of it, I'd know, but, like, I don't know. Directly below his main office, directly below the Senate floor, directly above his apartment. Dude, I'm gonna just... There's nothing below his office. That other room isn't below. So I think I messed up the first one then. Because this has to be below the Senate floor. Because that would be the only office that's below something. And his office on Coruscant, there's nothing above it or below it. There's just, it's like an apartment. It's like a business building, you know, like you have companies kind of on certain floors. It's like that. But he only has one. He had one floor to himself because he's super rich. He has his main office and he has his evil office, and that's just like down the way that you don't go up or down. So it would have to be that. And now I want to change my other answer. But I did it in pen, so I'm cooked because I'm an idiot. So 68 would have been D, the Chancellor's podium then. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick up podium and I didn't connect the dots there. That was kind of weird. Anyways, let's go over my answers. 1068 was wrong. That was the podium, so that's stupid. 69 was C, it was the window, obviously. 70 was B, the Four Masters. All right. 71 was 500 years, so I was 100 years off. Who cares? 72 was wrong. It's Trevikilian. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that, guys. I'm such a fake fan. How could I not know what Trevikilian is? I'm a fake fan. I'm an othetic fake fan. You know what? I'd love for a Disney show to do this because, like, I'm not doing good, so I'd love to see what they do. They'd be so... They, like, wouldn't get one right, probably. It would just be really funny to see. Just to, like, buy... I would pay money to ship one of these books over to, like, any of those show creators. I'm not going to try to start more wars with them than I already have, but it would just be so funny to... They'd probably cheat. They'd probably read off the bottom... Like, because the answers are upside down, small on the bottom. They'd probably cheat the whole time, because that's the kind of people they are. But, yeah. All right, anyways. 73, okay, it was Techno Union. That's right. 74, I was wrong, it was Ziost. 75, I was right, it was Pinnacle Room. 76, I was right, it was directly below Senate floor. So out of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I got 3 wrong. Whatever that percentage is, that's pretty good. For as deep of lore this is, that is not bad. You know, really and truly. So I guess we'll just keep going here. To which planet did Obi-Wan Kenobi tell Anakin that General Voss had moved his troops? Boz Pitti. That's easy. See, that's the stuff, like when it relates directly to the film and the script of the film, I'm gonna know it. But it's like this stuff that's like not even part of the story or part of like a comic. It's just like one tiny detail in a tiny crevice of some like visual guide or whatever that I just am not gonna know. What gas giant is located close to Mustafar and Jestafad? Now, you see, if I had the Star Wars Atlas with me, that would probably be an easier thing to figure out, but I don't. So I don't have that with me right now. It's in my locker, and I haven't read that in forever. So like, stupid. I don't know. Yavin and it's not gonna be Yavin because it's too obvious and too well known. Paltishi, Lefrani. I don't know. Freaking Paltishi. I don't know, man. What is the promenade of? Why? Who wrote this? Benjamin Harper. Please make something Disney. Please make something Star Wars right now. Please, like I beg of you. Your knowledge, man, is of another caliber. Like, get the author of this book to make something. Lord, it would be like George never left at this rate. Holy shit. What is the Promenade of Seven Guilds in Pow City? I don't know. A dining court, the exhibition venue, the main thoroughfare, the Varoctal holding area? The promenade. So I have to think. A promenade, this is where common sense comes in hand. Don't overthink it. A promenade. That's like a main, it's like a main space, like a hall. Not like a hall, but like a, like they have promenade, like street. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like the center of something. So with that in mind, I would say it's the main thoroughfare. Just off of that word. But knowing Star Wars, it could be something totally. They could be like, the promenade is this and that. I don't know. It's definitely not the Varoctal holding area. Yeah, it's between exhibition venue and main thoroughfare. I'm going to go main thoroughfare just off of the word promenade alone. What is the source of Utapau's off-world trade, consisting mainly of minerals, salts, and chemicals? The source of off-world trade. Oh, they're saying like what do they get? Oh, okay. All right, again, a lot of this is just common sense. So let's figure this out. Minerals, salts, chemicals. The options are surface dunes. I don't think there are dunes on Utapau. The world ocean. There is no ocean on Utapau. So automatically, those two, no. But now we're stuck. The cavern walls, the bones of various beasts. If it were minerals and chemicals, bones of various beasts would be an option. But salts, would you get salts from, like, bones of a creature? I'm not Bill Nye, so I don't know this shit. I don't even know. That's not really Bill Nye. That's like... What's the Jurassic Park guy's name? Alan Grant? I'm not him, bro. So I don't know. I'm gonna go cavern walls. Maybe not. Kind of regretting that because like they can't destroy. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Where was Padme while Anakin had been ordered by Mace Windu to remain in the Jedi Council chamber? Chilling in her apartment. One of the best moments in Star Wars. Anakin looking across, Padme looking back. That cool, like, twist of fate. That choral music by John Williams. It's great. On the fringe of which sector is Polis Massa located? You know what it is? It's the I don't fucking know sector. That's what it is. I don't know, man. Which sector? I don't know. Corporate sector. It can't be. Again, dude, common sense. This is something half my generation lacks. Common sense. Polis Massa. Let's think. It's like an asteroid. They're weird blue creatures. It's an asteroid with a hospital on it. Would that be corporate? I don't think so. It could be, because medical is really corporate now. But it's on an asteroid, so it has to be near other asteroids, right? So like that can't, and there from what we see in Revenge, we don't see a lot of other civilizations, so I don't think it can be corporate. Prospecting, okay, Subterrel sector, prospecting on Subterrel. That's what's his name? Wow, my framing is bad. I'm gonna adjust this. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Subterrel. So, my goat, Dexter Jetster, mentions prospecting on Subterrel. That's like searching. I mean, kind of. It's close. Prospecting, like, it's something miners do. Like, miner. It's something they do. They prospect for a spot to dig. Maybe he was trying to dig up minerals on an asteroid to get fucking money for his diner. I don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. The Katul sector. Funny thing is, Obi-Wan actually mentions Katul in Obi-Wan Kenobi in that garbage show. And I always thought, like, what, huh? Like, how do they know of this and they don't know, like, how to work Darth Vader, right? Like, I don't know. It's so deep. Maybe it's, like, maybe it's on accident. It's not really this Katul. The El Rud sector. I don't know. I'm going to just say Subterrel for the memes because I love Dexter Jetster. I don't really know where that would be. What was Polis Massa before it became an asteroid belt? All right, guys. Again, time to cook. A planet. No, it would have to be blown, shot by the Death Star, or something, or really explode to have that happen. A moon, that's possible. It would have to break apart. Twin moons or twin planets. I don't think it's a planet. But then how would the life form on moon and that's a stupid thing to say. Because not every moon's like our moon. Yeah, that was really dumb, actually. I'm gonna go a moon. I just can't picture it being a planet exploding and then the freaking creatures are still alive. There's no way. I'm gonna say it was a moon that gradually split apart. Even then, like, how the heck do you... I don't know. What was the name of the ancient underground city of the Polis Massans discovered and hence referred to as the local dig? Yo, it's like I'm Batman or something, dude. My detective skills are insane. Polis Massans, right? Local dig. And then from there, right? I wish I had scratch paper. Fuck. I don't know where my paper went. I I might just draw in my book at this point. All right, so my point being, right? Hear me out. Polis Massons, local dig. Dig. I was prospecting on Subterrel, right? So we know there's a dig on Polis Massa, right? And Dexter Jetster mentions prospecting on Subterrel. What do you do after you successfully prospect? You dig. So Subterrel has something to do with Polis Massa because it is mentioned to have a local dig. I think that's a pretty good guess, man. Local dig, Polis. It would be local dig, Subterrel, Polis Massa. I think this works, guys. Discovered and hence referred as a local dig. Again, I don't know this. This is insane. Klovaki what the fuck? Wayenta Vrithis Ortal Yan Blistak. C. What was the name of the lagoon city on Kashyyyk that Yoda was in charge of defending against the separatist attack? Kachiro. Again, stuff that's in the movie, common knowledge, I'm gonna know. So let's see if I was right. I'm gonna check 82 first because that's the Subterrel question. Please be right. Yo, let's go. I was right. It's 82. It's Subterrel, bro. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is not. This is common sense. It's like just like look at the world for a minute, and then you'll have common sense and have common knowledge and all. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm sorry. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, now I'm gonna just go down to what's it called? I'm gonna check 83 too. Okay, it was a planet, so that makes no sense. So a planet blew up or something, right? And there's a local species to Polis Massa. So there is no way that the original species on that planet survived if their whole planet blew up. That doesn't make sense. Like, did they have, unless they built a ship, took a bunch of people off of it, it blew up, they're like, that's a nice rock, flew over, parked their ship, and like, what? Like, that doesn't even make sense. What? Like, why? Huh? Why not go to another planet? Like, why find a rock? Like, I don't know. That's weird. That is weird, man. All right, I guess it's a planet. 83 was wrong. Oh, I should mark these down. So, 83 was wrong. 84 was wrong. Well, I would not have known that. 85 was correct, obviously. 82 was right. Yeah, that was Subterrel. I'm very proud of that. 81 was correct. Obviously, that one was easy. 80 was wrong. There's an ocean on Utapau. Okay, I didn't know that. There's an ocean? That's so weird. I know there's that pond or like lake where Obi-Wan falls into it after, Order 66 and all that. I didn't know, apparently that's like an ocean that's underground the planet. That's really cool. Actually, that's cool. I did not know that. See, I'm learning. As I'm getting these wrong, I'm learning. So this is cool. So now when people are like, what's the source of Utapau's off-world trade? I'll be like, it's their ocean that they get minerals, salts, and chemicals from. And if I had a brain and if I used common sense in that moment, Minerals, salts, and chemicals all come from the ocean. But I eliminated that because I looked at Utapau, said, oh, it's pretty rocky, and I decided, wait, there's no ocean on a rock. But that's not true. Rocks and oceans can coexist. Fuck. Okay. All right, same thing. Promenade was correct. That's awesome. Gas Giant, 78 was wrong, because that was another random one. 77 was correct, because that's part of the movie. Here's the page. I'm going to show you the page for proof every time, so that you know I'm not lying about things and whatever. You can see my, doodle. And then, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions. Pretty bad, but whatever. Let's move on. Wow, this video is long already. We're only through one thing. And it's all in order too. So I wanna. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. We'll do this page. Cool. All right. Here's the page we're doing. Probably do 1 or 2 more of these, and then we'll call it. For now, and I'll keep doing this too, because this is really fun. I don't know how these videos will perform, but I feel like it's kind of fun, just kind of like a chill thing. See, if I could live stream YouTube, then this would be perfect live stream material. But you know what? Thank you guys. Thank you, Team YouTube, for disabling my live stream for no reason. Anyways, who told Obi-Wan, Bail Organa, and Yoda that Padme was carrying twins? It was not a midwife droid. Midwife droid is Uba. That's the midwife droid that it's so weird. It scoops up the kids. It's like, whoosh. I'm like, what is that? So weird. Zenori Zam Maneli Tun, it's a droid, so GH7. Unless they have names, full-ass names. I don't know. What was stored in the Octopteros droid's hollow, ball-shaped cognitive unit? In its head? There's stuff in its head. Well, I thought it would be computers to, make it move. I didn't know, so what, you could plug something into his head and then, that's cool. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff today. Technical readouts, maybe. Energy reserves, battle configurations. That is so interesting. So, they had, actual stuff, in their head that they could, draw from. And gaseous viruses. So they had viruses in the head. That's insane. I don't think that's what it is, though. I'm going to go technical readouts. Whoa, wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I mark it? That's one that I am going to unmark, because what was stored in the Octoptera droid's hollow ball-shaped cognitive unit, aka head. Hollow. If it's hollow, you can't have physical stuff in there. And believe it or not, you can't have information floating in a head. That's not how it works. You need a drive. So it would have to be gas, because if it's a gas, you can release the gas out of it, because, if the head's... Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm breaking the rules for this one question because I caught on to it really quick. It's fine. Which droids were common at the Jedi Temple embarkation area, helping with cargo loading or traffic control? I think ordnance lifters. I think. Astromech droids don't help with cargo or traffic control. It's either ordnance lifters or pincer loaders. It would have to be one or the other, I think. Oh, there's hover loaders too. I'm going to go hover loaders. Because that would, like, they hover, they can pick stuff up. Because the Jedi, again, another thing I'm thinking about. The Jedi Temple, they're, what's it called? Like, I guess, embarkation area. Or you know, it's like they're, you know, where Anakin is, where Mace Windu's like, stay here. If he is a Sith Lord, you have gained my trust. You know, like that place. That's actually the center spire, I believe. It's in the air. So the droids would have to hover to really effectively get in and out. You know, if there's a ship like outside and they need to get it in. So it'd have to be a hover loader. Yeah. How many Magna Guards did General Grievous handpick to help kidnap? Who cares? Who knows this? How many Magna Guards did Grievous handpick to help kidnap Chancellor? Like, no one knows this shit. Like, honestly. I mean, I could try to count, like, but this is probably not off the movie. This is probably in the novel in one sentence that I, forgot because it doesn't matter. Let's think. Obi-Wan takes one down. Right? Cuts the head off. Cuts it. Dead. Anakin takes one down before he slices the droids and undoes Palpatine's binders. So that's 2. But there's no more than 2 in there. Yeah, so then, and there's none elsewhere. So it would have to be in the novel or something. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, no one is gonna know. Like, maybe some of that other weird stuff, there's 1% that would know that. This is like, who cares? The number of Magna, right? Like, no one cares. I'm gonna say fucking 14. I don't know. Grievous loved his Magna Guards. I don't know. What was on the top of GH7's head? So that question was right then. 121 was right. Because that droid does have something on his head. And if you read the questions here, Bacta reservoir, equipment tray, sterilization chamber is all medical supplies. So with that in mind, that GH7 would be the droid that we answered on question 21. But here, what was on top of GH7's head? Now, if I remember what that is, that would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I'm going to. That's the question here. I'm going to say equipment tray because I feel like I remember it being flat. So, I could be wrong. I don't know, he's like, oh. Here you go. Like that, like, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Why would you have a tray on your head? That just seems impractical, but I don't know. Droids are weird. Who was responsible for unleashing the Tri-Fighter droid on the Republic? I think it's Arakid or Colicoid. It's one of the two. I'm going to say Arakid. I could be wrong, but I don't know. What was the Troon Tan... What the fuck? What was the Troon Tan B machine more commonly known as? I don't know. Judging on these droids that I see here, we have midwife droid, galactic chopper, medical assistant, medical droid, midwife droid. Because that's the only one that seems kind of recognizable to me. And the other two, medical assistant, medical droid, way too bland. So yeah. 120. Okay, we have another big question. Anakin Skywalker had blasted the shield. Oh, I'm going to know this. Anakin and Obi-Wan were installed in an elevator, attempting to give R2 instructions to reactivate it. When I remember this, obviously. So 2 super battle droids walked into the main hangar bay, overhearing Obi-Wan talking to R2 through the communicator. Super battle droids looked around, but found nothing. When R2 went over to activate the elevator, the super battle droids caught him in the act. And one picked him. How did R2 escape these droids' clutches? He sprayed oil on it, activated his boosters. Pretty cool droid, dude. R2 he's goated, dude. I'm telling you. One of the best characters in Star Wars, hands down. What were Magna Guard's heads designed to look like? Is this in lore or is this in behind the scenes? Because, okay, it has to be in lore because of that, I guess, potential answers. I don't think are they supposed to look like Grievous? Because they have big old eyes and they do have the mouth thing. That's just a vocabulator. That's interesting. Sith droids. That's very interesting. So this is like Sith droids. That has to go back to Old Republic. Christ. That's really far back. Or ancient Krath droids. I don't know what a Krath droid is. Sith droids, what would they look? It's like I see them, but I don't. It's like that weird thing where like you see the shadow, the outline of them. But I'm really trying to figure out like what. Do they look anything like that? I don't think they do. I don't think they look like Sith droids. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Techno Union, because Wat Tambor. Oh my God. Okay, the species that designed them. I'm going with that. Because Wat Tambor, you know how he walks and he has the goggles and he has the mouthpiece and he's like, our Techno Union army is at your service, Count. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Let's see if that was right. Let's go over these answers. 121 was GH7. Cool. 122 was gaseous viruses. So, I don't think I really cheated there, but you could debate. Because I first said readouts and then I realized, like, shit, So I don't think that's cheating. I think that's okay. Which droids were common at the Jedi Temple in Barkshire? It was hover loaders. Awesome. It was, Magna Guards, it was 12. Who cares? 25, it was equipment tray. Cool. The Tri-Fighter, 1. Fuck, it was Colicoid. Whatever. 27, I need to mark these down, the ones I got wrong. So I can go back and fucking figure these out later. I got, the number one wrong. I got that one right, so we're at 27. It was midwife droid. 28 was he sprayed oil. Well, that's obvious. 29, I was wrong. It's ancient Krath droids. Now I'm going to be hell-bent on finding what a Krath is. And it's going to give me anxiety for the rest of this video because I legitimately don't know what that is, and it sounds super cool. So I'm going to have to research that, and I'm very excited to. Anyways, what was the galactic chopper designed to oversee? I don't know what that is. I really don't know. The galactic chopper. We're cutting. Hardware installation. Potential. Damn. Droid troop deployment. I don't think so. Droid troop cleanup, maybe. The installation of cybernetic implants, prosthetic limbs. That could be. You're chopping the limb to put another one on. Or, this is not. I'm going to go that one. That just, I feel it. I feel it. That's it. When the Buzz droids attacked Obi-Wan's ship, which astromech droid was destroyed? R4, P-17, RIP. And Obi-Wan is an asshole. He just goes, oh, whoops. If that were R2 and Anakin saw that, you bet he'd shift around. He'd act like it's like a person. Because droids, to me, are like people with souls, but they don't have a soul. They're coded, but like they're so human. Like C-3PO and R2 alone are just so like, they're so animated and they like feel like real people. So like, you know, I'm not an anti-robot guy, you know, like I think they're chill. Like if you code them right, they're super chill, helpful, and really cool. Like those two. But obviously if you have battle droids, they're the opposite. They're annoying, they take up space, and they're junk. Right? So that's kind of the polarity of good and bad droids that I guess in the modern day we could take up to be real. So will Tesla bots be like R2 and 3PO, or will they be like battle droids? That's the question. And I think Tesla bots, they look a little stronger than a battle droid, you know, than B1s. They're more like commando droids. You know what I'm saying? That's more the vibe I get from them. Maybe it's C-3PO, right? Like you don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know like how, if that's going to be cool, if it's going to be not. But if it's chill, I'm down with them, bro. Like, I don't know. It's a bot. Who cares? Yeah. Who yelled, "I'd like to have a serious talk with your programmer," when he saw a droid army march in the streets of Coruscant? Oh my. That's either 3PO or it could see Anakin saying that too. I hear Matt Lanner's voice too, but this book is this book pre-Clone Wars, like 2008? It's not. Okay, so I feel like it's 3PO. That's just, yeah, no, Anakin wouldn't say programmer. I don't think he'd say that. That's such a 3PO thing. Serious and programmer, yeah, Anakin wouldn't say that. Never mind. Who used Zenodi Arms HP9 rifles? Utapauans. What color was Darth Sidious's lightsaber blade? It's like we go from like those insane questions to this, like, it was yellow actually. What were the Magna Guard's electrostaves constructed with? Brick alloy. That is what it was. I remember that so specifically from this book called Star Wars Lightsabers. It was it was skinny. It was a Scholastic kids book, I believe. And I want to say I might have got that at my like kindergarten Scholastic book fair. And if you're an OG, you're not these new gens, you'd know what that is. Yeah, I think I did. And then I read that so much that pages fell out of it. Like it just, like I was reading it one day and I could see it was so loose and it just, the same thing happened with my first ever Star Wars book, like ever, which was the very first Star Wars character encyclopedia. The entire book fell out of the cover. And it was just like the hardcover. And then the hardcover, it was like a cartoon. And then I was like flailing the hardcover and it just fell in half too. And it's so fun. Like that is how much, like, I don't know. It's like the same book and I just read it over and over again. That's how I got so good with just memorizing names and everything, was literally from that. It's crazy. Like I'm really good with names, and I genuinely credit that towards me reading that book so much, because I was able to attach like names and things to faces and looks and whatever, and it, you know, So cool. And that's how I got to know all the characters and be familiar with, oh yeah, that's freaking, Cody, that's Bail Organa, that's Antilles, and I'm telling you, that started it all, man. That was like one of the first things that really like was my exposure to in-depth lore. Even though was not, when now looking back at it, it was not in-depth at all. I buy the new ones every time they come out just out of nostalgia, but yeah, it's the thing. Again, let's see. How many lightsabers did Grievous use in his battle with Obi-Wan? 4. Wow, that's so hard. What was the name of the Clone Trooper standard issue rifle? DC-15A. That is those shorter ones. And DC-15 are the long rifles, I believe. I could be wrong, I don't know. But I do know DC-15A are the shorter ones that are just like this. They're like that long. Used in Clone Wars a lot. Yeah. What is a traditional Wookiee weapon? Bowcaster. I think I did pretty good that round. I'm going to be honest. I could maybe get all of these right. I could. I don't know. We're going to have to see. 30. C. Okay, I was right about Galactic Chopper. That's chill. 31. D. It was R4. 32. It was 3PO. Oh. 33. It was Utapauans. Obviously was red. Here it was Frick. Yeah, it was Frick. Yep, I was right there. I was like, let's go. There we go. And here's the proof that I didn't change anything or whatever. There you go. I did it. Yippee. This is so fun. I love this. I really don't know how this is going to perform, but I am loving this so much. This is so much fun. Obviously, I'm going to have to do things to switch it up. I can't just do 10 trivia videos. That's not going to work. But I could have it be like a weekly thing. I want to do another one so bad, but it's been like an hour, so I might have to. All right, we'll do one more side. We'll do this side because it looks really fun, and then we'll be done. Now, we should hit an hour by then, and then I'll stop. What was special about Bail Organa's target blaster? It could only be used on stun setting. That's pretty stupid. It was handcrafted by appreciative Gungans. That would be a cool storyline. It was handcrafted by appreciative Alderanians. It was for ceremonial purposes and did not function. Bro, that is stupid. Oh, I have a blaster. It doesn't really work though. I'm gonna be lame. I'm gonna be really lame. And I'm gonna say Alderanians crafted it for him. What was the color of Isla Secure lightsaber? It was purple. No, it's blue. Why do they, that's so light. It's so light. What blaster did General Grievous carry? What is this? Blastech Custom. They're all Blastech. DT-47 or DT-57. Destroyer or Annihilator. I swear it's Annihilator, but I'm gonna say that and it'll be freaking Destroyer. It has to be Annihilator, and I'm gonna do D. Blastech Custom, DT-57, Annihilator. Another big question. Alright, this is a movie one, I think. No thank you. Alright, after Anakin and R2-D2 left, C-3PO asked Padme if there's anything he could do. No thank you, 3PO, Padme whispered. What did C-3PO say to himself afterwards? Oh, I feel so helpless. C. Yeah. What was Zet Jacasa's lightsaber blade? Oh, George Lucas's son, Jet Lucas. A. It was blue, obviously. Again, super easy. How many lightsabers did Anakin use to kill Dooku? 3! Again, ridiculously easy. 2. What did Powan warriors carry as weapons? I don't know. Energy staffs. Definitely not. They were not. They were like a step advanced of Wookiees. A step more advanced than Wookiees. But they weren't like energy set. Like they weren't using like super crazy energy weapons yet. So I don't think. Tridents, definitely not. I would have known that immediately. It can't be electrostaff, so it'd have to be Bidents then. I don't know what a Bident is. Like, is it a 1? Is it like a 2? It must be like a, if try, buy. Yeah, so it'd have to be like a 2-prong staff. That's interesting. What is carried in a Wookiee ammo holster? Ammo halter, my bad. I'd say blaster gas. What class of Star Destroyer was employed by the Republic at the time of the battle? Of course, Venator. The iconic Venator. I was a fan of the Venator before it was trendy. Before it was, like, cool to be obsessed with the Venator. Before the Venator Lego set, back in 2011, I was a Venator fan. Yeah. Anyways, 39, okay, that was wrong. It was apparently a blaster that could only be set to stun. Now that I think about it, it makes sense because Alderaanians were very peaceful people. They were like pacifists. So I guess that makes sense. But is it stupid? Yes, and I wouldn't expect Bale to be that weird, but I guess he is. 40, it was blue, obviously. 41 was right. It was the Annihilator, DT-57. 42 was correct. Oh, I feel so helpless. 43, correct. 44, correct. 45, correct. 46, correct. 47, correct. Boom. That is a solid way to end. 1 out of 9 wrong. 8 out of 9 correct. That's chill. Well, hey guys, I guess that's it. That is the video for today. I don't know what my next video will be. I really don't. I would tell you if I did know, but right now things with Star Wars are kind of like flat. I know there's the James Mangold thing, but you know, I can post about the little stuff on my Instagram now, which is cool. So again, just go follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. And you'll just kind of see, that's where you're really going to see me post a lot, like multiple times a day. I just post little things. Like today I posted something about just a video of George talking about Star Tours The Adventures Continue, and then footage of him actually going on it with Melody Hobson and Bob Iger. But it was a cool little video, you know, him talking about how, kind of just how passionate he was on that ride, and how it's still, you know, I feel like, in my opinion, really holds up today. It's a great one. So, yeah. I don't know. So follow me there. You'll have all the little stuff. And then on this channel, I'll come up with something. Like I just came up with this randomly today. I just saw it on my bookshelf. I was like, oh, that. Might as well. Yeah, that's all. See you guys in the next video. Till the next one, may the Force be with you always.